This dashcam footage was recorded in May 2020, capturing a car driving down a road amid a fierce storm characterized by heavy rain and strong winds. Over the past few weeks, the area had experienced frequent storms of similar intensity, making this weather pattern quite common. As the car continues down the road, the visibility is significantly reduced due to the rain, and the wind can be seen howling through the trees. After just a few moments, power lines suddenly begin to collapse in front of the vehicle. One by one, they start to fall, and as the first wire hits the ground, it causes a chain reaction, bringing down several other lines in quick succession, further endangering the area. The situation rapidly escalates, highlighting the destructive power of the storm. Australia shows a driver with both front and rear-facing cameras. Around 5 p.m., the driver was approaching a red light to make a left turn when the rear camera clearly captured a Mercedes rapidly approaching from behind. Suddenly, the driver's side door swung open and a man quickly exited the vehicle holding a metal object. Fortunately, the driver was looking in the rearview mirror at the time and was able to react swiftly. He swerved off the road and onto a patch of grass, cutting off 3 cars in front of him to avoid the man. Meanwhile, the driver of the Mercedes was left standing in the middle of the road. The driver who recorded the incident couldn't determine the man's intentions. It's possible the Mercedes driver had been cut off earlier without the original driver's knowledge, but there was no evidence of this in the footage. The man might have been attempting a robbery or something more sinister, though the true motives remain unclear. As the family drove past the second fallen tree, they suddenly heard a cracking noise ahead. Moments later, trees began to fall one by one, getting dangerously close to their car. Despite their attempts to reverse, the falling trees reached them, eventually trapping the vehicle under a pile of timber. More trees continued to crash down on them, further trapping them inside. Upon investigation, it was determined that the fallen trees were caused by ground destabilization from prolonged rainfall. The region had experienced 8 days of continuous rain, which had saturated the soil, weakening the trees' root systems. As a result, when one tree fell, the surrounding trees couldn't withstand the pressure and toppled as well. Although the vehicle was damaged, it was unclear if anyone inside was injured during the incident. This video was filmed in Flint, Michigan, and shows 2 ring cameras installed at the house, one above the garage and another as a doorbell camera. At around 10 p.m. on April 24, 2023, 2 individuals approached the front door. One of them was wearing a red jacket, with the second person following closely behind. Rather than knocking or ringing the doorbell, the man in the red jacket immediately began forcefully attempting to break down the door. The impact caused the doorbell camera to fall, though the door itself remained intact. The man then moved to the side door and tried to break in there as well. The homeowner, who had been startled awake, checked the cameras and noticed the fallen doorbell camera. They switched to the other feed, hearing loud banging sounds that revealed the source of the disturbance. Suddenly, the homeowner's voice came through the speaker, causing the 2 men to quickly retreat from the property. The homeowner immediately called the police, who responded promptly. After reviewing the footage, law enforcement confirmed that one of the men was armed. It is unclear whether the suspects were ever identified by the authorities. On April 7, 2023, In a wooded area of Asheville, North Carolina, a homeowner received a motion detection notification from her doorbell camera. When she checked the footage, she was surprised to see 3 bears on her front porch, attempting to tear open a package that had just been delivered. The package contained dog food. Reacting quickly, the homeowner opened the door in an attempt to scare the bears away. Despite her efforts, the bears managed to grab one of the 2 bags of dog food and were seen carrying it away as they left the porch. Meanwhile, the man who had been lurking nearby took photos of the house and kept scanning the area. After about a minute, he entered the backyard through the gate, seemingly trying to avoid being captured by the doorbell camera. It's unclear whether he was seen again after that. This footage, captured in Mexico and shared on TikTok, shows a man returning home on a well-known trail. In the video, he describes how the same truck passed him multiple times during his walk. Eventually, the truck stopped, and what happened next was truly chilling. An armed man stepped out of the truck and demanded the hiker hand over all his belongings. The robber took the hiker's tripod and camera, tossing them into the vehicle. However, he did not steal the camera, likely because he missed it, since the hiker was dressed in dark clothing. Fortunately, the situation did not escalate further, and the footage was later handed over to local authorities. This footage, recorded by a home security camera in Seattle, Washington, shows an unknown man entering the house through an open door just moments earlier. Inside, he appears to be searching for something. Upon noticing the security camera, he attempts to tamper with it. At this point, the homeowner notices the activity through his camera feed and confronts the intruder.
I didn't even. I don't give a dude. Like, bro, that's it. That's it. Yeah. What are you not gonna do? I don't know what you were trying to do, but you know what? The trespassing. I am doing that. I'm sorry. Sorry, bro. I am trespassing. You got me. You got me there. I'm trespassing. But it's not that. I'm not. What are you doing, bro? You can't just be jacking my like that. What are you doing? I was just taking a piss. Get in the water. I can't do it. I have to take pisses all over. You can't take a piss here. You dumb. Yeah, you were. What were you doing over there? All I was doing was. You want to see what you were doing there? I didn't touch anything. I just walked in and touched. Get out. Just get the out.
The homeowner who shared the video claims that this wasn't the first such incident. He mentions that previous intruders had left scratches on his car, though those events were not captured by the security system. A video shared on TikTok captured an unsettling incident involving the uploader's family, who had recently moved into their grandparents' house in a remote area. One night, they received a motion alert from their doorbell camera, which initially seemed unremarkable, as they had outdoor cats that roamed at night. However, the alert soon revealed that a person was standing at the front door, raising concerns. One family member grabbed a gun and opened the door, where they encountered a man with his hands raised, asking for help. The man requested a phone to make a call, which the family provided. Despite his attempts, he was unable to reach anyone. After a few minutes, he began walking down the road, prompting 2 family members to follow and see where he was going. They found him heading towards another house nearby, so they offered him a ride to town, wanting to keep him away from their home and others in the area. Throughout the ride, the man kept his hands raised and continued to appear as though he needed assistance. However, it was later revealed that other residents in the area had reported seeing him asking for help at different houses the week before. This raised questions about whether his intentions were genuine or if he was attempting to gain entry into people's homes under false pretenses. In the footage from a doorbell camera, a person is seen crouch walking toward the front door of a house. The individual is wearing a hat, face mask, and sunglasses, concealing their face. After unsuccessfully attempting to open the door, the person begins tampering with the doorbell. Realizing it is a video doorbell, they appear to try to remove it. The incident occurred at 2 a.m. when the homeowner heard the doorbell and received a ring notification. Upon checking his phone, he saw a figure in front of the doorbell, still wearing the hat, mask, and sunglasses, and attempting to remove the camera. Afterward, the intruder placed their hand in front of the camera. Concerned, the homeowner called 911 when the person walked past the doorbell to the side of the house. While on the phone, the homeowner heard the doorknob being tampered with and the person repeatedly saying hello in an eerie tone. The 911 operator advised the homeowner to not open the door or engage with the individual. The intruder eventually stopped after banging on the door for a few moments. When the police arrived, they were unable to offer much help. Later that night, the homeowner received another notification of movement at the door and saw the same person with the mask and glasses. The intruder's identity remains unknown, and it is unclear if they were seen again after that. During an early morning jog on a trail in Provo, Utah, a man thought he spotted a baby bobcat ahead of him. He quickly pulled out his phone to record, only to realize after a few moments that it was actually a baby cougar. To his surprise, the mother cougar appeared in the footage shortly after.
You! Oh, no! Get the away! Get the away! Go! No! Go away! Go away! Please go away! Oh, nice and slow. Come on. Ah!
As the man cautiously backed away, he tried to scare the cougar off by making loud noises. Despite his efforts, the cougar continued to follow him, even lunging toward him several times. At one point, while backing up, the man turned his head to avoid tripping, which seemed to provoke the cougar further, bringing it dangerously close, within just a few feet.
No! You taste, dude. Trying to attack and your eyes are looking away from you. Dude! No, go away! Go away! No! No! Yeah, get away from me. Face.
The tense encounter lasted 6 minutes, with the man managing to scare the cougar away by throwing a large rock. Cougar encounters like this can be extremely dangerous, and had the man panicked or failed to fend off the animal, the outcome could have been far more dire. This dramatic footage, recorded by several skydivers over Lake Superior, Wisconsin, captures a terrifying mid-air collision between two planes carrying 9 skydivers in total. The planes were flying close together to enable the divers to jump simultaneously when one plane suddenly collided with the other, ripping off a wing. The detached wing ignited, causing the plane to erupt in flames, prompting the pilot and skydivers to bail out immediately. Several GoPro cameras recorded the precise moment of the collision. Miraculously, no one was seriously injured. All those on board had parachutes and safely landed, though one plane was destroyed. the pilot of the other plane was able to make a safe emergency landing on a nearby runway. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed.